Okay, last class we had discussed about BDD Cucumber framework, how to create the project setup we had discussed. Okay, let's continue the topic for 15 minutes and we will start the Cucumber scenario. Okay. So let me create a project part. So tell me how to create the project. First, before doing Cucumber, what is the plugin we have to install? Cucumber plugin we have to install. So how to navigate? Go to help. Click on Eclipse Marketplace, and we have to search for Cucumber. Okay, let's search for the Cucumber plugin. So this is the Cucumber plugin we have to install. Okay, this is the first step. So after installing, your Eclipse might be restarted. So Cucumber plugin will be installed. Okay. Now let's see how to create the Maven project. Okay. So tell me. File new. Under. Okay. Under Maven. Under Maven. Okay. Maven project. Click on next. Next.
Apache dot.
Apache dot.
It is
అది మళ్ళీ రీసౌండ్ వస్తుంది ఎవరు ప్లే చేస్తుంది సో org.apache.maven quick start I have to select. Okay, so I have to select this one. Let's click on this one. So today's date is June 3rd, right? Okay, let me create Cucumber June 3rd scenario. I'm going to do example scenario. So this is the same group ID, artifact ID I'm going to view. So let's click on finish. Okay. So under SRC test Java, what folder we have to create? Okay. Yeah. First we have to create SRC test resources component. So how to create SRC test resources? Right click. Build path. Configure build path. Sources. Add folder. Create new folder. Okay. SRC test resources. Okay. Click on next. Click on finish. Click on OK. Apply. So the component got created. Okay. So under SRC test resources, what folder we have to create? Features folder. So let's create features folder. New other. So under general section, we have to select folder. So what is the folder name? Features. Let's click on finish. Features folder got created. So under this feature file, I want to create a feature file. Let's create skills feature file. Okay. New other. Under general, we have to select file. So let's create PC01 underscore skills dot extension feature, small letters. Click on finish. Feature file got created. Okay, so this steps got created. So SRC test resources, everything completed. So under SRC test Java, I have to copy the runner class file. Okay, let's copy from runner class file from another one. SRC test Java. So I'm copying the runner class file. Copy. So and paste. Right, runner class work also complete. Okay, so to run your Cucumber programs, what is the component we have to add? JUnit component. So how to add this JUnit component? Build path, configure build path, libraries, add library. Okay, so let's click on JUnit next and finish, and click on apply and apply. So JUnit component got added. Right, JUnit component got added. Next one we have to update pom.xml. So let's go to the pom.xml. So right now there is only one dependency. Let's add all the dependencies. Let's go to the previous pom.xml. So I'm taking all the dependencies, whatever is required. I copied all these dependencies, copy. So here there is only one dependency. I am removing this one. Okay, under this dependency section, I am copying all the dependencies. Okay, let's save this one. So here building 24% got 100% got completed. Let's verify all the Maven dependencies. Yes, all the Cucumber, okay, Selenium, all the supporting libraries are available now. Okay, right. Anything, any step did I miss? Okay, let's go to runner class file. There is in runner class file, there is no errors after updating pom.xml. Okay, right. So one second, Cucumber June 3rd, right? Okay, there is no errors in runner class file. Okay, right. So under SRC test Java, I want to create a package name called steps. Okay, let's create a package name steps. Created a package name as steps. Okay. Under this package, I want to create step definition.java class file. Okay. So let's create a Java class file, new class step definition.java class file. So step definition. Okay. So clicking on finish. So step definition.java class file got created. There is no methods. Okay. So up to here we had completed. Okay, right. Now let's go to the runner class. So now I'm going back to my SRC test resources under features file. So let's write the steps for skills. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm navigating to the previous resource files. Skills.feature file. Okay, there is no nothing is there. So let's copy all these things. Copy. And here I am pasting all the steps. Everyone is clear. Okay. So my skills.feature file is ready. My skills.feature file is ready in my features folder here. So now let's go to the runner class, Cucumber runner test class file. So tell me what is my feature file I want to automate. This is the one. Under SRC test resources, my folder name is features. So I will have to specify which our feature file tc01 underscore skills. Exact name you have to give. And what is the package name we have created? Steps. So let's give exact package name steps. These are the two changes we have to do, and you can click on save. And so you can do runner, you can run the runner class file. Okay, so let's run the runner class file, run as test. So that in the feature file, whatever steps that we have written, all those. Okay, one second. Steps was not saved. Okay, let me go to the previous feature file. So Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V. So I am saving. Now I am rerunning my runner class file. It is that this one. So let's run this one. Run as test. So the program execution got failed because these are the methods was not implemented in my step definition.java class file. So I have to copy all these methods. Let's copy all these methods. Let's copy all these methods, copy, and go to Java class file, step definition.java class file. Under this class file, let's copy all these methods. Okay. So for every step in the feature file, corresponding method was generated. So let's import given, when, then. Okay. Okay, right. So now given when then and statements got imported. So now, okay, user launch Chrome browser. So we know we have to declare WebDriver object. Okay, let's declare WebDriver object. WebDriver. Right. Okay, let's import WebDrivers. So I have imported WebDriver. Okay. User launch Chrome browser. Okay, we already implemented in Selenium 44%. We already implemented ABCD 7, right? Right. We have already implemented to launch Chrome browser related part. Okay, let's do these 2 lines of code in my step definition. So these are the relevant set of driver commands. Launching Chrome browser and I'm maximizing the WebDriver. Correct, right? Okay, right. Done. And after that, I want to launch my application URL. User opens URL. So instead of local variable, let's give some meaningful variable name, test URL. Okay. So here I want to specify my application URL. Okay, let's copy these lines. Copy. So local variable name we have given test URL. Understood? Right. Next one, user enters username and password. So let's give some proper namings here. Username, local variable names. So we know how to create the local variables. We already discussed. Okay. So you can use some meaningful names. Okay. So now I want to copy the set of driver commands related to these 3 lines. Correct? So just simply I'm writing corresponding set of driver commands for every method. Okay. Password, right? Okay. Now go to skill space. Go to skill space. Let's go to skill space. So navigation of skill space means admin qualification skills button. Okay. So and add button also. So up to here. Okay. So let's keep these lines of code. Control C. In my step definition .java. So I mentioned those set of driver commands. And add skill name and skill description. Okay, let's give local variable names relevant one. Skill name, skill description. Okay, so now I need to write set of driver commands. So I'm copying because already we have already written, just copying these lines. So in appropriate method, we are keeping appropriate set of driver commands. Skill name, local variable name, skill description, local variable. Done. In welcome and logout, nothing I'm writing. Okay, I haven't written here. And the last one is close browser. Okay, so let's go to the close browser. So if close browser, we already had seen driver.close. Current browser will be closed automatically. So if you want to do, you can do welcome click and logout. Those 2 commands. I'm not writing. So nothing will be executed on that method. So directly it will go to next method. Okay. I'm saving. So if I will run this program, what record will be created in the system? Skill name and skill description. In my feature file, what is the skill name? Java 99 and Java 99 description. These values, it will come to here. Java 99 and Java 99 description. These values, it will be passed to here. Okay. And those values will be replaced in sandy case. So from feature file, we are getting all the input data. Okay. So from feature files, all the input data is coming, even username and password also, it's coming to step definition.java class file. Here, it's coming to here, and those values are available to local variables, and those values are entering into sentence. Okay, let's run my runner class file. So if I will run this runner class file, corresponding methods already implemented with set of commands. So this time my program execution will be fast because all methods are available. Okay, let's run this one. Run as test engine test. So Chrome browser first method, second method, username, password, and it clicks on. So the application is running on Chinese language. You can try the application after some time. It will work. Okay, sometimes this application might run in Chinese language or English language. You can test this application during whenever it's up and running in the English language. So now my records got created and the program was successfully completed. If I want to create one more new record, what I need to do? Just I need to change my input values in the feature file. And I have to run my program again, Cucumber runner test class, so that corresponding methods will be invoked from step definition.java class file. So for every step, corresponding method is available in step definition.java class file. Okay, clear, done. Okay. So, okay. So now I want to do one more thing. I'm copying this one and I'm pasting into features file TC01 nationality. I want to create a feature file as TC01 nationality. And I'm clicking on OK. So one more new feature file got created. Yes. Okay. So in this one, what are the steps I want to modify? First two steps, no need to modify, because those are common steps. Those methods already implemented in step definition.java class file. So those methods, it won't be generated if I will run Cucumber run. And user enters username, password. This is also not required. No need to implement. Go to nationality page. Might be for this step a method will be generated. Correct? And add nationality details. Add nationality details as Indian 1/4. Click on logout. I no need to modify. Click on close browser. I no need to. So for which of the steps the methods will be generated? Only for these two steps. Because for remaining all keywords, methods already generated. So now let me run my runner class file. Okay, let's go to the runner class file. So I want to generate methods for which of the feature file? TC01 nationality. So what are where the changes I need to modify here? I have to mention TC01 nationality. Okay, let's give TC01 underscore nationality. And I'm clicking on save. Okay, so let's run this program. Okay, so if I will run this program, unimplemented methods will be generated. Whichever methods are already generated, those methods will be executed. Means user launch Chrome browser, those set of commands will be executed. Wherever methods are not generated, so there my step execution will be failed. Okay, let's run this one. So user launch Chrome browser methods are available. It's executing. So login page is done. But next one, go to nationality page. Those lines are not available and those methods was not generated at all. So let's go to console section and let's copy those methods. See, these two methods was not generated. So the execution got failed. So let's copy these two methods as well. Control C and let's go to the step definition.java class file. And add these methods at bottom. Okay, so here I'm removing these two lines and I'm removing these automated lines of code. So first I need to add lines of code. Go to nationality page, set up driver commands. I need to add admin nationalities. So let's go to the program. The previous programs we have already developed. I think this one only, admin nationalities add button. Okay, so these three lines. Okay, let me copy this thing in my step definition.java class file. Okay, done. And I want to add nationality text and click on save button, right? So let's copy these two remaining lines into other method. Control C and this one. So here let me give string nationality text. Understood everyone? So my setup driver commands are available. So if I will run this feature file, what record will be created? Indian 143 record will be created. So let's go and run my runner class file because all methods are available now. So this time Indian 143 record has to create in the system. Corresponding method will be executed. So feature file is important. Where method is present is not important. Close bro. As per your steps, corresponding method will be executed. Right. Okay, so the record got created successfully. Understood everyone? So like that. So everyone understood how to create a scenario. So you can do exercise for jobs. Okay, how I did for scenario. You can create one more feature file for jobs and create TC01 jobs, and you can try that exercise. Okay, so can I go for next thing? Okay, right. Okay. Where is that? Just now we had discussed that project. So I'm going to create one more feature file. I'm going to create one more feature file. Now the concept is scenario outline. So just now we had completed the concept of scenario. So scenario means this is a scenario. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you about scenario outline in Cucumber. So what I'm doing is I'm taking copy. Okay. And in the same feature file, I'm pasting EC01 skills2 dot feature file. Okay. Skills2 dot feature file. So here what I am writing is scenario outline. If you will write like that, that we can call it as a scenario outline. Okay. So now in scenario outline, what is the advantage I will tell you. Okay. Let's save this one. So let me create a new feature file first. New other. Right. Test1 dot feature file I am creating. Clicking on finish. So the moment when you will create a feature file, the code is generated automatically like this. Correct? So what I am doing is examples. So this is called scenario outline syntax was generated. Okay. So scenario outline we have written like this. So here also we have written like this. So I want to take this keyword. So I'm going to here. Okay, and I'm removing these two steps. So here, skill name and skill description. Skill name and skill description. What I am doing is, so instead of giving the values here, I am giving the parameter names. Okay. So instead of this double quotation, just keep like this. So what is the parameter name? You can give it here. Okay. And next one is skill description. Instead of giving this, skill name and skill description. Okay. So I haven't changed anything. So this time my program will be executed 3 times. So all the steps given launch Chrome browser, user opens URL, user enters skill, go to skill space, and when user launch these details. Okay. So all these steps will be executed when skill name is Java 121 and 121 description. And again, all these 5 steps will be executed for the second set of input data. And again, all these 5 steps will be executed when the skill name is Java 141 and 141 description. So with single feature file, I am going to create multiple records in the system. Understood everyone? Okay, let's run this feature file and we will see. Because this method is already implemented, add skill name, no need to generate any of the methods. So now I want to run my feature file. Which feature file? Skills2.feature file. So let's go to runner class file. Let me specify my feature file name. Okay, tc01 skills2.feature file. Control C. Control. Understood everyone? Okay, let's save this one. I'm running my runner class. So this time my feature file will be executed 3 times because it contains 3 sets of input data. Run as test-ng test. So first time, for the first set of input data, the program is executing. Application is running slow. Yeah, I think let me close it and rerun the program. Run as test-ng test. So username, password, and login, and it's navigate to admin qualification skills. Okay. Why it was not entered? One second. Let's go to console section. So the system is prompting. The system is prompting. This method was not implemented. One second. Okay, I will do one thing. Add skills one. Add skills details. I modified. Okay. I modified my step. Okay, let me run my runner class file. And again, I am doing run as test engine test. So unimplemented method, it has to generate first. Okay, let me run my program. So line number 10 method will be generated. Because that method was not implemented, it has to generate in the console. Okay, let's go to the console section. So that method is not available and my program execution got failed. So this is the details. Where is that? Thing is generating wrongly here. Method was not generating properly. 1 second. Coming perfectly only 131. Okay. Okay, let me copy this line, this method, but it should not come like that. Skill name, skill description. Skill name, Java 1, Java 1 description. Java 2 description. Let me run the run. Go to console section. It is not generating properly. 1 second. Okay, let me add this step. Okay, but it should not generate like that. Why it is coming in Java 1 and Java 1 description? Okay. The method was not generating properly in the console. That's what I'm checking. Yes. So it has to generate method name like this. Actually, previously the input with the record details are populating here. Now it was not populated. So this is the correct method. Okay. So let's copy this method. Control C. And going back to my step definition.java class file. And here I'm adding that step. Okay. So here I want to enter skill name and skill description. Okay, those lines of code. Okay. These 3 lines. Control C. So I entered skill name and skill description details. So add skills details, this method will be executed. Okay, now let me save this program. So whenever you are giving scenario outline, so give the values within the double quotations. That is the point we have. Okay, now if I will run this my runner class file, it will be executed 2 times. Okay, so let's run this program. So Java 1 description details entered, and again the program will be executed for second time. So 1 second, it was not generated. Oh, 2 scenarios got executed. So that means what are the records? So Java 1 and Java 2, okay, both sessions got executed and it's the records got created. Understood everyone? So like that. So if you want to create one more record, you can add it one more. So like that. Okay, let's see one more example for nationality as well. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm taking copy and I'm pasting here. Nationality 2 dot feature file. So I want to add, click on logout, and because I don't want to these things. Okay. So just I want to add example section. So let me add this example section for nationality. So just I'm adding, and here I want to add nationality text only. Nationality text. Nationality text. And I don't want this information. So I want to create Indian 145 and Indian 146. Okay, these are the 2 records I want to create. So I have, let's give the parameter name. Let's give the parameter name. Okay. Nationality text, and you can give add nationality record details, because the previously we have already generated with the same method. So just I'm changing this for scenario outline. I want to write a new method. I want to generate a new method. So this is the line I got added. Add nationality record details as. So for this method, the method was not generated right now. So let me save this program, and I want to run nationality 2 dot feature file. So what is the change I need to do in my runner class file? So nationality 2. Okay. So let's go to the nationality 2. So nationality 2 dot feature file is ready. So let me run my runner program. Okay. So right. If I will run this program, unimplemented method will be generated. For which step? Only the for line number 10, because remaining all steps already generated. So unimplemented method was not generated now. Let's go to console section. So this one, okay. So I'm copying this one, and let's go to the step definition.java class file. So after this method, firstly I'm adding this method. So here I want to add nationality record details. So nationality text. You can give whatever you want. Nationality text. Let's give this nationality text. Okay, already here. So if I have saved this, if I will run this runner class file, how many records will be created? 2 records. If I will add one more record, it will be created 3 records. Indian 147. Okay. So let's run my runner class file. Run as engine test. So this time my program will be executed 3 times. Okay. I think application is running slowly. 1 second. 1450, 1460, 1470. And I'm saving. So in my runner class file, I want to tell you one more important point. Here, if you will give parallel is equal to true means 3 sessions will be opened at a time and 3 sessions will be executed parallel. But if you give false, one by one for each set of input data, the scenario steps will be executed one by one. Understood, everyone? Yes. So now let's go to the my runner class file. So tc02 nationality2.feature file I am going to run now. So one by one the session will be executed. Previously all sessions are running parallelly. So one after the next session will be started. So Indian 1450 record got created and again second session got started. See, in the runner class file I had given false. If I will give true parallel is equal to true, these 3 sessions will run parallel. Understood? Okay. So 3 records got created successfully. Okay, all 3 iterations passed. So that's what. Okay, right. So let me see. Let me upload this project, and we will discuss the summary now. So we have covered scenario and scenario outliners today's class. Okay. So, 1 second. June 3rd. So you know how to import the project in your project. In the last class, I told you how to import. So you can download this zip folder and you can import Maven existing Maven projects so that you can get that project. Neither. Okay, the project was uploaded. You can download it and you can extract. Go to import Maven and existing Maven project. You can do the steps. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now let's discuss the summary points. Summary points is very important. So in the interviews, people are asking a question. What is the difference between scenario and scenario outline? This is the question people are asking. So what is the summary we can tell? What is the difference between scenario and scenario outline means? So ఎవరైనా ఇప్పుడు దాకా మనం చూసాం కదా సో ఇంటర్వ్యూలో చెప్పాలి మనం సో scenario will be executed only once with predefined input values. It will be executed only once with predefined input values, whereas scenario outline it will execute multiple times as per that as defined in the example section. So so each session, for each set of input data a new session will be started. That is the main point you have to tell. For each set of input data a new session will be started and the program will be executed. Okay, so if I will specify n number of records, for each session, for a new session will be started and new records will be created. Understood, everyone? So that is, so scenario outline means the set of steps will be executed multiple times for each set of input data defined in the example section. 100% interview question in scenario and scenario. Okay, so how we have to tell BDD Cucumber framework in the interviews? Okay, in the interviews, how we have to explain the interview. Okay, let me. I will share this Word document. Everyone has to prepare this Word document. It's mandatory. If you go for any of the Selenium interviews. Right. BDD is a behavior-driven development framework. Test case objective or behavior is defined in a feature file under SRC test resources. Okay, test case objective or behavior. Why we are calling behavior-driven development means the test case objective or behavior we are defining in a feature file under SRC test resources. A feature file contains scenario and scenario outline. So generally in a feature file, we are writing either scenario or scenario outline. A scenario or scenario outline contains set of steps to achieve particular test objective, whether it could be creation of skills, creation of jobs or anything. And every step can be developed by using a keywords called given, when, then, and but keywords. Correct? So this language we are calling it as a Gherkin language. Like that, scenario and scenario outline steps are defined in a feature. For each step of keyword in the feature file, corresponding methods will be implemented under step definition.java class. Because for every method, corresponding methods are implemented in step definition.java. And to execute the scenarios, we will use testrunner.java class file. So the testrunner.java class file contains which of the feature file we want to execute. And these feature file steps are implemented under which package. So glue is equal to. So we are specifying in my runner class file, we are specifying feature file path and glue. So these feature file steps are implemented under this package. Okay, so these are the things we have to explain during the interview. Okay, one second. Okay, so about testrunner.java class file, more we can discuss in the next classes. Okay, so the first page is important. Anyway, I will share this Word document as well in the SharePoint. So everyone has to prepare from the interview point of view. So in BDD Cucumber framework, how many pages does it contains means? See, scenario means what is a scenario? A scenario steps can be executed only once for a predefined input values. And coming to background key section, it contains common reusable steps which can be executed first for every scenario. And coming to scenario outline, in scenario outline steps can be executed multiple times for each step of input data defined in the example section. Okay, that's it. So the next concept tomorrow's class is we are going to learn data tables with headers and data tables without headers. These two topics we are going to learn in tomorrow's class. Okay, so in real time, most of the cases people will use scenario and scenario outline only to automate a test case process. Okay, so that's it for today's class, guys. So do the practice scenario and scenario outline. So today's class is very, very important. Okay, to survive yourself in the organization, BDD Cucumber is the mandatory. Okay, so you must have to practice these labs. Outside any of the institutes, they are telling only up to scenario and scenario outline. Even scenario outline also they are not telling how to develop and how to automate. Okay, here we are learning scenario outline, data tables with headers, without headers, hooks, tags, multiple tags. All these things we are going to learn. Nothing we are left. So we will finish every topic in Cucumber. Okay, because in real time people are using Cucumber framework only. Okay, so this week is completely very, very important. Don't miss any of the class. Even if you guys comes late or if you guys join late also, it will be difficult to understand. Okay, so go through the video recordings at least once or twice and do the creation of the project multiple times so that you will get confident. See, from today's class also I created project from beginning because you have to get more confident. So you can also do every time. Okay, new project creation and do the beginning from beginning. Okay, so that you will get confident. Okay, guys, that's it for today's class.